shows where people were finding jobs 36 months ago. The red is where people were looking for work. Now, watch what happens month by month as the recession swamps us in a sea of red. This is what we're trying to swim out from.
A senior at Catholic University in Washington, D.C., expected to be an accountant when she graduates this May. But then her fortunes change.
You had a job and then your offer was rescinded because they're not hiring right now.
Right.
What does that feel like for you right now?
It's hard. It definitely is hard. When they told me, I definitely felt like I got the air kicked out of me, and now it was just like, okay, I'm at square one again.
The jobless rate among college graduates is at a record high, with almost 2 million unemployed, more than twice as many as this time last year. A recent survey by the National Association of Colleges and Employers predicts companies will hire 22% fewer graduating seniors than they did last year.
But youth unemployment is the highest it's ever been. With the economy still struggling and the cost of education soaring, is Britain in danger of producing a lost generation?
UN calls them the lost generation.
Say hello to Britain's so-called lost generation.
Today's youth in Italy has been dubbed the lost generation.
Richard Branson, the English billionaire, has said he's worried about a lost generation of young people who've never really entered the job force, don't know what it's like to work, and are...
Neri is 25 but still lives with his parents who cover all his expenses.
I've been unemployed for 13 months now.
All right, the sorry state of the job market is hardly news for college students graduating this spring, and they should be worried as they will be flooding the labor force at a time when there are already 5 million unemployed Americans for each single job opening that is out there. They are also deep in debt, $24,000 in the hole on average, and there's even a student debt clock now where the total is approaching for all of our students nearly, yes, $1 trillion.
Office. Now in retirement, he says that back in his day, it was much easier to find a job.
Nearly a year. He's in his early 30s and holds 2 university degrees. After a stint working in shipping in Singapore, he returned to Italy thinking his experience would help him get a job. But apart from one short-term contract, his efforts to find full-time employment have been fruitless.
Me, I came back from Singapore with, I always say, with a baggage full of hopes. But these hopes are going to finish.
College, and so I kind of always expected that was going to be the same situation for me.
What she didn't plan on was hitting one of the worst job markets for college graduates in a generation. Now, even as the economy begins to recover, job creation is lagging.
A couple of my friends have unpaid internships. A couple are working at just part-time. A lot of them are in coffee shops.